buildings will burn, your streets run with blood, your false idols shattered, your people slaughtered by the thousands, your very planet torn apart. And the barest fraction of my hatreds will be satisfied. I shall reap a terrible bounty from the death that I sow in your name, Father Nurgle.
I murdered thousands for the Emperor, and he gave me nothing except his damning silence. Now his lapdog's yap for every life I take, while the gods promise me the galaxy.
Though the gates that stand between the mortal world and the immortal realm of chaos are now closed to me, still, I would rather die having glimpsed eternity than never to have stirred from the cold furrow of mortal life. I embrace death without regret, as I have embraced life without fear.
Beyond that opening are my enemies. Behind me are warriors who would happily turn their weapons on me if they thought they could get away with it. Do you really think I'm doing this to try and impress anyone? I know who I am, and I don't give a greenskin's fart what anyone thinks of me.
The Imperium is a weak old man, ready and waiting to be broken apart by his vengeful sons.
We fight the long war, not through vain notions of duty and honor, but through a far purer purpose, hatred. At the height of our glory, we were betrayed and cast out by our kin. Goleman, Dorn, Sanguinius, these are the names I curse. Horus, Perturabo, Angron, these are the names I revere, names I would follow to the very end. It is this hatred that has sustained me through the long millennia. I tend it with bitterness. I nurture it with the deaths of my former brothers. For I know that when the end is upon us, and Horus is returned, then the false emperor shall be cast down from a sepulchral golden throne, and we shall take our rightful place at the side of Horus, the true emperor of mankind.
The Emperor needed a weapon that would never obey its own desires before those of the Imperium. He needed a weapon that would never bite the hand that feeds. The World Eaters were not that weapon. We've all drawn blades purely for the sake of shedding blood, and we've all felt the exultation of winning a war that never even needed to happen. We are not the tame, reliable pets that the Emperor wanted. The wolves obey when we would not. The wolves can be trusted when we never could. They have a discipline we lack, because their passions are not aflame with the butcher's nails buzzing in the back of their skulls. The wolves will always come to heel when cold. In that regard, it is a mystery why they named themselves wolves. They are tame, collared by the Emperor, obeying his every whim. But a wolf doesn't behave that way. Only a dog does. That is why we are the Eaters of Worlds. And the Warhounds no longer.
Unlike you, whelp, I once walked the same ground as your idol. I breathed the same air as him. And I tell you this, without lie or artifice. He never wanted to become what you have made him. He did not wish to be your god thing. He abhorred such ideals. The slavery of your crippled, blind Imperium would sicken him, if he had eyes to see it.
And what are the achievements of your fragile Imperium? It is a corpse rotting slowly from within while maggots writhe in its belly. It was built with the toil of heroes and giants, and now it is inhabited by frightened weaklings, to whom the glories of those times are half-forgotten legends. I have forgotten nothing, and my wisdom has expanded far beyond mere mortal frailties. Yes. Suck my cock, Lucius. I have the sexiest voice of all the Chaos Champions. Yes. Actually, no. Those teeth, it would probably be horrifying.